is that he's really strategically planned these three arcs to kind of grow at the same time, especially with our relationship as, friends and then lovers, it's really beautiful, and it is a really nice slow burn, and I think that's why the fans.
Of course, all eyes were on Zendaya that night, and for good reason. It's not every day that a high-profile celebrity like her seems to be flashing some serious bling. But before we jump to conclusions, let's rewind a bit. Tom and Zendaya have been notoriously private about their relationship. They've never really made an official public announcement or even posed on the red carpet as a couple. So to see this ring on Zendaya's hand was like an atomic bomb going off in the world of celebrity gossip. Everyone was wondering, could this be an engagement? So though Tom and Zendaya stayed mum, the whispers grew into a roar. Engagement? Wedding bells? Paparazzi cameras whirred into overdrive, and the sleuths of celebrity journalism were hard at work. The details emerged. Tom proposing during a cozy holiday gathering, the ring painstakingly selected, and the ring itself. Let's dive into that for a moment. This east-west cushion-cut diamond is stunning, and the classic Tiffany setting just adds to the timeless elegance of the piece. No doubt Tom had taste. A decade-long love story indeed. The slow burn romance that ignited between Tom and Zendaya has been a fairy tale for fans everywhere. Their chemistry, both on-screen and off, was palpable and endearing, and the deep affection and respect they've shown for one another was a breath of fresh air amidst the often tumultuous Hollywood dating scene. Zendaya's poise and confidence on the red carpet, and the understated yet unmistakable adoration in Tom's eyes, it was a sight to behold. The couple, while never overtly demonstrative, had a way of communicating their love with small, significant gestures. And that's what made them so fascinating and beloved to fans worldwide. It was as if they were speaking their own intimate language, one that only they understood, and the rest of us could only speculate about. Their relationship was a breath of fresh air in a world where celebrity relationships often burned bright and fade fast. Indeed, the approach that Tom took was anything but superficial or contrived. It felt personal, heartfelt, and utterly romantic. In an industry often plagued by PR stunts and flash-in-the-pan relationships, Tom's sincere and genuine approach to proposing was a refreshing departure. The fact that he took months to plan this moment, from the ring design to the perfect setting, spoke volumes about his character and his love for Zendaya. The level of thought and care he put into this moment was absolutely swoon-worthy. Absolutely. The story of Zendaya and Tom Holland is one that transcends the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. It's a story of two brilliant, hardworking individuals who found genuine love in a sea of superficiality and fame. They're more than just actors and celebrities. They're role models. Both Zendaya and Tom have used their platforms to advocate for representation and diversity, not just on screen, but in everyday life. They're both smart, talented, and socially conscious. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. The wedding of Zendaya and Tom Holland, if it happens, could very well become the antithesis of a celebrity wedding extravaganza. These two have always taken a low-key approach to their relationship, prioritizing privacy and quality time with each other. A small, intimate ceremony would certainly be on brand for this power couple. And the idea of them choosing stability and groundedness over fame and headlines speaks to their maturity and the depth of their connection. It's a refreshing change to see two young stars put their relationship first and the limelight second. The engagement of Zendaya and Tom Holland isn't just the start of a new chapter in their personal lives, it's a springboard for their professional careers as well. The Odyssey promises to be a tour de force collaboration, a film that could potentially cement their status as Hollywood's next power couple on and off screen. And with their careers continuing to flourish as their personal lives intertwine, it feels like the stars are aligning for these two. Their trajectory points towards something special, both for them and for their fans who have followed their journey from the beginning. This rings true. The world of celebrity has often been typified by the rise and fall of relationships that start with a bang and fizzle out just as quickly. But Zendaya and Tom Holland are subverting that narrative in a refreshingly authentic way. By keeping their relationship grounded, focusing on what's truly meaningful to them, they're creating a blueprint for a different kind of Hollywood love story. Theirs is a narrative that values substance over spectacle, realness over sensationalism. It's a relationship grounded in mutual respect, growth, and a shared vision for the future. Yes, indeed, Zendaya and Tom Holland's relationship is a love story for the ages, one that many can learn from and draw inspiration from. In a world that often feels fraught with superficiality, their story offers hope and a reminder of the power of genuine connection, growth, and authenticity. As their love story continues to unfold, it's hard not to feel excited for what's to come, not just for them, but for the possibility that their relationship opens up for others. Beautifully said. Zendaya and Tom's engagement is not just a story about two people finding love, but a story that speaks to a deeper human truth. That real love is something that can stand the test of time, something that thrives not just in moments of public spectacle, but in moments of quiet, private connection. The impact of their relationship extends beyond the screen, beyond the red carpet, and into our collective understanding of what it means to truly find a partner in this life. And in that way, it becomes a story worth following, worth celebrating, and, most importantly, worth emulating. The proposal itself, according to close family friends, wasn't extravagant, but it was unforgettable. Tom chose a quiet evening just after Christmas Day, when the stars were visible and the world felt still. Zendaya had been helping her nieces decorate cookies in her childhood home in Oakland. Later that night, Tom suggested a walk under the holiday lights in the backyard garden. There, surrounded by twinkling bulbs and wrapped in thick scarves, he dropped to one knee. Zendaya was stunned, not because she didn't expect it one day, but because of how deeply thoughtful and gentle the moment was. There were no photographers, no music, no rehearsed speech. Just Tom, holding out the ring, telling her, "You're the home I never knew I was missing." Witnesses say she burst into tears, not from shock, but from overwhelming joy. She didn't even look at the ring at first. She just pulled him into a hug and said yes through tears and laughter. They stayed in the garden for nearly an hour after, sitting on a bench, holding hands, saying very little. According to a source close to Zendaya, she later whispered to her mom, "It felt like I've been waiting for that moment my whole life." Back inside, the families quietly toasted with sparkling cider, no fanfare, no press, just love. And from that moment forward, something changed in both of them. Not in who they were, but in the way they carried themselves, grounded, grateful, ready.